taken down before the 30. Today's Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS. It's Jordan Love against the blitz. He's done a great job.
Done such a great job identifying it, throwing out here to Jayden Reed early in the game. When you identify these pressures in the middle of the defense, you're looking for your middle receivers. And again, when you blitz, that ball's got to come out of your hands unless you can pick them all up like the Packers offensive line did on that. Sits on his back foot and drops a dime to Christian Watson for that great mismatch there in the second quarter.
That helps against the blitz, no doubt. Christian Watson having a big day, 4 for 89 and 2 touchdowns. Packers up by a touchdown here late in this third quarter. It is Love, slings it near side, got a completion for nothing to Jacobs. He's taken down by T.J. Edwards. So good to have him back. He's only played 5 games all year. Back today, he had multiple injuries, a hammy earlier in the year. He had hand surgery, been out since the beginning of November. It's amazing, Tom. The Bears have been a linebacker mismatch with all these injuries. They had their 5th and 6th starting linebackers starting last week. Tremaine Edmonds, their superstar in IR right now, but Dennis Allen making it work. Blitz. Love. Throwing deep. Fires one. Dobbs is down there. Incomplete. Nick McLeod had pretty good coverage that time, and it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, he took a shot down the field there to Dobbs. He had Jayden Reed going across the field wide open. Just kind of locked in on a backup corner. Just a little hand fighting. It's a good no call. Dobbs kind of going up for it. McLeod. Maybe just trying to pick on kind of the reserve corner with Jalen Johnson being out of the game.
Green Bay, the best 3rd down team in the league. They're 6 of 9 today. Bears rush 4. Love just throws it out to Brooks in the flat. The way to go. Makes a minute miss, but he's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th down and 4. And it looks like the punt team you would think would come on out, and here they come. So the Bears get a stop. Well. There's nice drive together, but of course a 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 and out. I love on that 2nd down throw. You just got to keep it going, and he's got Jay Reed coming across the field. He tried to take a big shot down the field, and he's had probably some confidence in doing that because of how well he's been throwing those deep balls lately. Just in these close games, 7-point games, try to stay ahead of the sticks, play smart football, play high percentage football. And it did, and it leads to a punt there for the Bears defense.
Now it's Duvernay. Thought about it off the high hop. Going to let it go. And it'll be down inside the 20 at about the 18. Bears will get it back. Down by a touchdown. 1:32 to go in the 3rd.
Come on, Charlie. Use your new dog. Let's go. I said go. Silly dog. I'm going to trade you for a cat. Red Bull gives you wings.
Who's Cam Ward, and why do we not know about him? He wants to win. No quarterback has ever been a 0-star #1 NFL draft pick. A lot of people don't know I was going to quit. That's when the circus began. He invested everything he had.
If you start something, you're going to finish.
I live by it every day.
How about telling us why you want to leave a big city to come be our small town doctor?
Last summer, here as a child, this position came up. Anything else?
When can you start?
Doc Martin. Doc Martin.
Doc Martin.
Dr. Best, actually.
Dr. Best, actually.
He's nice.
What do you think? If we're a win?
I find that people demanding, too chatty, irrational.
You like it here?
That's not what I said.
Best Medicine. Series premiere January 6th on Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, our departure has been delayed.
Yes!
Kidding me, man. Why are you so happy?
I'm watching the game.
Seriously?
Yeah, with NFL Plus.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Unfortunately, our flight has been delayed another hour.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
Back at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Cold the beginning. This Ben Johnson offense revamped this year under Ben, what he's done against his Green Bay defense. We found out a lot about Chicago and Philly. Now we're really going to find out this last quarter in a couple minutes.
And they have a ton of confidence in the fourth quarter, the Bears. They won a lot of they had some fourth quarter comebacks. When we talked to Kevin Byard earlier this week, he said, when they got in those situations last year, it's like, oh, here we go again. And instead, this year, they have total belief that one-score games on the road, they got a great shot to win. So this drive coming up, again, very critical. Stay on track. Caleb's done a great job of kind of using his legs to get outside the pocket with vision. That's probably been the most effective thing that he's done all day. And maybe that'll loosen up some things in the run game for him that they just haven't found their normal explosiveness like they have the last 10 weeks.
Yeah, running certainly has been tough. 3.8 a carry against this excellent defense. Try to get it going here to DeAndre Swift, who cuts it up the middle, and that's a good start by Swift.
Yeah, really good start. And their primary run play is that outside zone, but that is also the best play that the Packers defend. So when you go into it and you're an offensive coach, you can't get too far away from what you do, but at the same time, you know you're playing into the strength of the opposing defense. That's why these matchups week to week in the NFL are so different. Some teams defend better things than others, and when your strength meets their strength, something's got to give.
The middle goes to Swift. And it takes it down. It'll be a 3rd down and 1 coming up here. Let's give Bears credit. They have stayed with their run here to kind of keep them in this game. And yeah, I think to point out too, Tom, Green Bay, as great as their D has played and as great as they've been all year, playing today without Devontae Wyatt, who got hurt in that Thanksgiving game with a fractured ankle, and he was a monster in the middle of that day.
Yeah, big loss for them. He had 4 sacks on the season against someone else that benefited the Parsons and Gary Stretcher, but they certainly missed some of the interior that run defense, without a doubt.
3rd and 1. Packers look a little confused. Monangai takes advantage in a big way for Monangai up to the 35. They didn't seem to be set on that left side of the D. Monangai hit it quick for a 9-yard gain.
Oh, quick. That is what he does. He does not hesitate at all. Just buries his body into McKinney in this cold weather. Lucky McKinney got him by the shoelace, but that could have been much worse.
End at 3. It's a 1-score game at Lambeau.
Go all in on luxury with Taco Bell's Luxe Cravings boxes. There's the $5 box, Indulgent, the $7 box, Extravagant, and the $9 box, Indescribable, with the new Steak and Poblano Bold Quesadilla. Choose your Luxe Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Attention families. The decision to extract them is up to you.
I'm not pushing no button.
Please hit that button.
We got fire!
Extracted. Season premiere Monday, January 26th on Fox. Thrillers on Tubi will be free forever.
I have to stalk them forever?
Forever.
But they're so boring.
Toyotathon is on. Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with the Grand Highlander. Whoa. 'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Right now, during Toyotathon, lease a new 2025 4Runner for $489 a month. Or lease a 2025 RAV4 for $339 a month.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota. Let's go places.
French toast nibblers or breakfast nachos?
Actually, I was thinking about heading out only because I want to beat the traffic.
The best part of the sleepovers the next day. I was going to throw the games on.
You're a Notre Dame guy. I'm from Texas.
Winners never compromise.
What?
Yeah. I mean, how can you call yourself a sports fan without Xfinity? You got multi-view.
The best college and pro games all in one place? I'm not going anywhere.
You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to.
If you call yourself a sports fan, you gotta have Xfinity. Get Wi-Fi built for game day with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee.
Officer, could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
Guess how much I paid for it.
Enjoy the new car.
Deals so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
No matter how you start your day.
Good Day Chicago. Mornings on Fox 32.
Packers first place in the NFC North on the line. We start this fourth quarter. And Caleb Williams has been in this position before. 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. That's the most in the NFL. It's a 1st and 10 on the 35. They're going to give it to Mongai again. Straight up the gut. And this run game, which only had 48 yards the entire first half, now up around that number here in the second half. They're starting to pick up some steam.
Yeah, just man-to-man blocking right there. Nothing fancy. A little bit north and south for Mongai, which he likes. And he hit that thing hard, getting them 9 yards on first down. It's almost like this Packers D's knows they just want to run it, but they just keep chipping away. They can't get him in these must-pass situations.
Trying to wear him down a little bit. Swift now checks in on a 2nd and 1. Williams rolling out. Looking. And moves it away. He's going to try and take off there for a first. Threw it away. 3rd down coming up. We've got a game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Kev. You guys have 2 of the NFC's best teams. Here's another one. Rams. Matthew Stafford will throw his 3rd touchdown of the day. This one, great play by Puka Nacua over the top of the defender. Rams up big, 38-10 over the Cardinals. Kev?
So the Rams getting back to business after losing at Carolina last week. See that NFC West Seattle roll today? It's so good. Rams would leapfrog Seattle. They already beat them. A lot of big games in this week 14. 3rd and 1 for Chicago. Swift, big hole up the middle. He goes for a first down. And this Bears, this offensive line with Dahlman and Tooney and Jackson, this revamped line starting to gain some ground against this Packers D.
A ton of confidence off the right side to right. Look at Loveland there on Parsons. Hard to defend when you've been out on the field. You're taking on those double team blocks, and these big offensive linemen, Tooney, Dahlman, Jackson, Wright, they just keep leaning on you and wearing you down.
Pitch, they're trying to go outside. Here is Swift. It's a body slam there by Keyshawn Nixon. You know, we were talking to Aaron in the break, and thought the Packers on the last drive were a little gassed with the cold weather and things. They've been out there a lot since this 3rd quarter started. Micah Parsons will get a break here.
And not out there a lot, just also having to defend these runs all day, and these big linemen just absolutely on. You see Micah's a little exhausted right there, kind of some heavy breathing. When you're defending those plays one after another, I always feel you control the line of scrimmage, you control the game. This Bears team has been really resilient with their run game.
6 out of the 7 plays in the drive all runs. They're going to try and fake here. A little shovel pass to Swift. Good block. First down. DeAndre Swift down to the 35. That was created a little underhander, but it worked for a first.
Fancy. How about that? A little fancy. A little fake the handoff to Swift. Fake the reverse. Fake the bootleg. A little bowling pass right there. Never had one of those in my career. Find Swift and let him do the rest.
It works. Ben Johnson does that so well. So many creative plays. Here's a play pass. Williams, all-day, comes across the middle and makes the catch. And work in the middle of the field. He's got 8 more yards.
Yeah, very good. And Ben Johnson's looking right now. He sees even on that play-action pass, there was nobody that was pressuring Caleb Williams. He's got this D-line worn down a little bit. It's all you can ask for because you know these guys got the best pressure rates in the NFL. You start slowing down that rush because you've now worn them out with the run game. Exactly where you want to be as a play caller.
Williams tries to escape, gets out of it, and slides down for a first down.
How does he do that?
He keeps doing it. He is the ultimate escape artist, Caleb Williams. We've seen it time and time. Look at this. How about this? With the magic, the Houdini. First 13 weeks, no sacks on 33 unblocked pressures. The only quarterback to escape like that. 21% of the passes thrown on the run. Now he's got to get more accurate on the run, which he has done today. Probably his best on the run. But how does he get out of this?
I don't know. Jumps over his lineman, shallow cut.
Challenging rolling on the field. first down.
LaFleur is going to challenge the spot there on the slide. So the ruling was a first down. And we'll come back and look at that spot as we'll take a break. LaFleur's second challenge today. Got the first one right. First down pending on this one.
After review, the runner was down short of the line of the game.
All right, so that was the quickest review challenge.
That was
Let's look.
reviewed in 3.5 seconds. Where does that go, Dino?
So as soon as his backside hits, it's not like college where when he starts the slide, he has to actually touch it. You guys see Caley's backside hits, the ball is short. He actually needed the 24, so it's going to make it a third down.
So a challenge that is won again by Matt LaFleur, so he gets another challenge.
He does get a third challenge because he got the third once he won one of his first two.
Yep. So he does have one challenge remaining in this game. 3rd and 1 coming up. They will run it to Swift, who's got another first down, and DeAndre Swift keeps it moving.
What a year he's had. Coming off just the left side. Again, his running with decisiveness as well. You see those arms that are trying to be wrapped around his legs? He just runs through that contact, and he's gained so much confidence as the season has gone along. In the offensive lineman, in the scheme, nobody is better in the league at not getting hit in the backfield than this Chicago Bears run game. They have confidence they can get to the line of scrimmage, so they hit that line of scrimmage hard.
Here's a fake to Swift. Williams. Flags out. Moving's open. Slides around. Parsons that sidearm comes away. But DJ Moore was there. I'll tell you what, he is fun to watch. He's athletic.
Oh, he's going everywhere. This is just zone coverage. You see the shell on the defense and a little bit of pressure. Caleb doesn't really need to escape, though. That's kind of, to me, rather than eliminate half the field, because once you start scrambling, there's no ability to throw back to that side of the field. When you get a clean pocket for a quarterback that has a lot of confidence legs, sometimes they don't want to stay in the pocket as long as they think, oh, if I run, I'll be able to see better. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Second and 10. Keeper. Williams looking for a block from Kmet, and that's pretty well played by Valentine and McKinney, the safety. Not much doing in a third down coming up.
Yeah, good pursuit, and we talked about his speed. He's had, I think, 3 rushes this year over 20 miles an hour, which is ridiculous for a quarterback. But I've also seen today some of this pursuit by the Packers defense has been basically the same. They have a lot of team speed, very difficult to get outside of this Packers defense, and that's why so many of those runs have gone inside.
3rd and 8. Quick hitter inside. It's Burden looking for a block. Hassan sneaks through, and Burden's got a 1st and goal. A quick hitter to Luther Burden, and the Bears knocking on the door.
Wow, so well executed. All of a sudden, Micah Parsons over here on the right is like, all right, now finally it's my time to rush. Oh, no, it's a screen. Now he's out of the play. That's like a breather play for a coordinator and a quarterback. It's like, oh, I don't have to design some killer third down scheme. Let's just throw a slip screen out there. And when they work, man, those feel so good.
15th play of this drive. Bears looking to tie it. Williams on a fake. In deep trouble. Throws end zone incomplete. Actually had a man there, but Rashawn Gary was in his face. Loveland in the area, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, they just, again, not really affected by the misdirection on that play. Caleb out of the pocket where he's been very dangerous today. And a good job by Caleb. And what I've seen from him this year, he's done a great job of not making a bad play worse. At that situation, your guy's not open by that much. It's only 1st down. Throw the ball away, live for 2nd down. way to score in the red zone is to run it in. That's why they're, I would say, statistically haven't been one of the best, kind of middle of the pack, this Bears offense. But in this situation, got to believe 4-down territory regardless. 2 downs here. And the way this offensive line's been pounded up, they just keep leaning on these bodies, expect them to end up, all those lines are in the end zone.
3rd and goal. Theo Bennett in alignment in motion. He gets cut. Williams floats it the other way. It's caught for a touchdown. Poston Loveland.
Wow, great play design by Ben Johnson, freeing up Loveland wide open in the early part of the end zone. Watch Loveland. He's over here. He slipped inside of the tackle. Of course nobody's going to cover him. They don't even see him. Now he sneaks out the back door. Komet kind of takes the coverage to the back of the end zone. Nobody there. Again, why do these quarterbacks love playing with Ben Johnson as Jared Goff and Caleb? A lot of layups, and there was another easy layup for a touchdown.
Yeah, they put a backup lineman in motion, which he's thrown to before, but this time they go to the rookie Loveland. And we are tied at Lambeau Field.
Ho, 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 ho. Well, this sleigh could be Frostomatic, Tinselmatic, 1.5% cash back-o-matic. It's Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Go Grease Lightning, you're coursing through the heat lap trials. You want some cream? The Grease Lightning. What's in your wallet?
Wait, there's a peanut inside me? Nice.
M&M's. It's more fun together.
'Twas the night before Sprightmas when Santa Claus came. Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry was the name of his game, and they heard him exclaim as he peeked out of sight.
Merry Sprightmas to all and to all the good Sprite.
The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition, most expensive plan not required. Plus, switch and we'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
Christina Ladd posted at McDonald's, thinking about how I never had a snack wrap, and I'm devastated. Imagine tasting a snack wrap for the very first time. In ranch or spicy?
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir Dior.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
I don't like this one bit. Something feels off.
Dude, relax. It's just a wiener parade.
Wieners everywhere, guys. Let's go!
All New Animal Control premieres January 15th on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Macy's.
Everyone thinks they're just going to run it. They've got their swing tackle, Benedict, coming across in motion. Fake to Swift. Everyone's selling out to stop the run. And then watch Loveland just come out the back door. See Komet kind of carrying the coverage. And then Ben Johnson not very happy with the cut block there on the perimeter on Benedict with Edrin Cooper. But